I still remember the exact moment I looked at myself in the mirror and didn't recognize who I had become. It wasn't just about the weight, it was how I felt. Tired all the time, bloated, unmotivated, and honestly disappointed in myself. I had tried everything before. Extreme diets, skipping meals, cutting carbs completely, and every time it was the same cycle. I would lose a little weight, feel hopeful, and then gain everything back, sometimes even more. It felt like my body was working against me. One day, I decided I couldn't keep living like that. I didn't want a temporary fix anymore. I wanted something real. That's when I started learning about the Japanese approach to eating, not a diet, but a lifestyle. At first, it felt simple, almost too simple. I started eating smaller portions, focusing on real food like rice, vegetables, and fish. I slowed down during meals, actually paying attention to when I felt satisfied instead of full. No more eating out of anxiety or boredom. The first week, nothing crazy happened. But I noticed something different. I felt lighter, less bloated. My energy started to come back. By the second and third week, the changes became visible. My clothes were fitting better, my face looked less puffy, and for the first time in a long time, I felt in control. But here's something important that made a huge difference in my journey. When I spoke to a specialist about my struggles, I explained how slow my metabolism felt and how hard it was for me to lose weight consistently. That's when I was introduced to a natural fat burner that he personally recommended to support my process. He explained that it wasn't magic, but it would help my body work more efficiently, boosting my metabolism and supporting fat burning alongside my new habits. And honestly, that changed everything for me. After I started using it consistently, I noticed my progress speeding up. The stubborn areas, like my belly, started to respond. I felt more energy throughout the day, less cravings, and my results became much more consistent week after week. If you're struggling like I was, I truly recommend checking it out. It's the same one I used, and it's available through the link in the description. It might be the extra support your body needs to finally start responding. Continuing my journey, by the end of the first month, I couldn't believe the difference. Not just physically, but mentally. I wasn't obsessed with food anymore. I wasn't punishing myself. I was finally working with my body instead of against it. And the best part? It didn't feel like suffering. There were no extremes. No starving. No guilt. Just consistency. Today, when I look in the mirror, I don't just see a smaller body. I see someone who didn't give up. Someone who learned that real transformation takes patience, discipline, and the right strategy. If you're reading this and feeling stuck like I once did, please understand this. You don't need to destroy yourself to lose weight. You just need the right habits, and sometimes the right support to help your body do what it was meant to do. This wasn't just weight loss for me. It was taking my life back.